And we're going to look at a few biblical roles of state government today. So the state government has a role to play, different but complementary to that of the family and the church. The state has no authority to perform the tasks meant for the church and the family and individual liberties given by God. Neither is the church called to supplant the authority and responsibility of the state and family. Now, here are some major responsibilities of the state in the Bible. Number one, the state government have a biblical responsibility to collect taxes for all citizens who are eligible to pay taxes. And of course, we do understand that any good government will use these taxes, of course, to run the administrative state, but also to improve people's lives, build new roads, hospitals, and offer health facilities, education for our children, and of course, create an environment, a business environment where people will thrive and become, productive entrepreneur. So then, the role of state government is to create an enabling environment and give incentives for its citizens to improve their lives and nation through innovation and hard work. People should not only be taught how to catch fish, but they must be given access to the fish pond. This is very important. This is when a government has to create that entrepreneurial environment for its people. Give them a fair tax system, not a choking tax system where people are choked or people would rather do business under the table or in the dark corners of the economy. People create a dark economy because the tax regime is actually punitive and not one that actually helps them to enhance their business entrepreneurship and for them to easily bring their innovation into effect and freely, exercise innovation, entrepreneurship, start new businesses, and invent things. But if the tax system is punitive and somehow it's like it's there to get its citizens, you are teaching people how to fish, but you're not giving them access to the fish pond. That is as equally as important as teaching people to fish. And what is the access to the fish pond? Is give them an enabling environment to do business, an enabling environment to thrive. And if there's one tool that some governments use against their people, it's to have a tax burden on them, a tax code or that is very hard to deal with. So they use it to sort of put people in control or to keep people in obedience by using a punitive tax system or a tax that is too high to the extent that it makes a lot of businesses unable to function because basically they're doing business to probably just pay the tax bill. So while there is a role that state governments have, that is a biblical role to collect taxes, like we've seen, it has to be reasonable taxes. It should not be punitive. It should not be. You cannot suffocate your people through an unsustainable tax system. That one that is too high, and two that is punitive. While you have given them skills to learn how to fish, give them access to the fish pond too, so they can actually catch some fish. And of course, reasonably, they'll pay into the tax system, but they'll go ahead and improve their lives and, that of their children and function normally. Yeah. So number one, it's a biblical function. It's a biblical requirement that a state government actually collects taxes. And Jesus actually, when he was tempted, he was tried, and they asked him, "Is it lawful to pay taxes to Caesar?" He was unequivocal. He says, "Pay taxes to whom taxes are due." So that is uh, uh, the role of the of state government. It's a biblical role to collect